It's official. The Alaska Huskies have made it to the Stanley Cup Finals in season number 3 of this franchise series. And it just so happens to be against the Steve Yzerman-led Detroit Red Wings. This is a team that is absolutely loaded, oozing with talent. Zach Garrison, Carl Modine, Mo Seider. A lot of players that have been drafted in this franchise series, namely Modine and Zach Garrison, one of the top young players across the NHL. Guys that perhaps Peter Vaskie, the GM of the Alaska Huskies, could have drafted. Guys that are just new to this series might not know about the storyline here. Those who have been watching for a while, you know exactly what is going on between these two teams and why they don't like each other too much. But the fact that we're here playing in the Stanley Cup Finals against them is a huge, huge storyline. And game number 1 here in Alaska, we are getting started with some pressure in the Red Wings' end of the ice. But we've got Trenton Grell getting a penalty, and here's a shot on Isaac Lopez. Garrison right behind him. Good play there by Fedorov to get it back out. Here comes Matthew Hawk with about 50 seconds left on the power play for Detroit. Short-handed. Hawk is going to rip this thing. That's a nice save by Nedeljkovic. But Yannick able to corral this thing and kick it all the way down to the corner, allowing us to kill off that penalty. So here come the Huskies, and we've got Riegelwood getting a nice shot off, a little backhand move there on Nedeljkovic, but a nice save. Here's Veleno to Vrana. Vrana back to Veleno with a nice save. Isaac Lopez getting tested early here. First period, about 1:35 left. Another slap shot. That's a good one, but Nedeljkovic stands tall here again. Now here's Donskoy passing it to Jamie Benn, and he's going to get his pocket picked. And now here comes Taylor Jett, Grell, and Borhoft, and Jett's going to take a big hit. Borhoft lays the hammer on Roenick, but here we go. Grell with the turnover. Here comes Grell circling back, trying to get everybody on side. Grell passes here to Borhoft with a shot that's going to be deflected as a Red Wing stood right in front of it. Here comes Carl Modine, who gets hit hard. Huskies playing great here defensively. Now here's Borhoft just trying to get a little shot off. Can't really get something on target quite there. But man, what a first period. Tied up 1-1. Had some good chances against Nedeljkovic. But here we go, second period. Now Borhoft taking this pass from Mata. And here comes Borhoft. Stops, puts on the brakes, makes a little deke move, and then goes top shelf. Woo! John Borhoft, man, he's so good. I love me some John Borhoft. He's one of our best players, one of our best goal scorers. 7th goal of the postseason. Goes top shelf, glove side on Nedeljkovic. But here's Detroit with another opportunity. That's Carl Modine with the big shot on Lopez. He makes the save, and the Huskies will bring this thing back out. Now here's a nice pass from Oliver to Grell. Grell coming on in a nice shot there on Nedeljkovic. He makes the save, and we've got Bernard firing this, but it's going to get tipped and deflected. Aiden Oliver able to get another shot off here, and he's going to actually fight in the corner to try to get possession back for the Huskies. Now, about 10 minutes left here. The Red Wings moving in, and Dylan Larkin will get a goal. That's unfortunate. That was a mistake. I'm not going to say it was a really bad play by Isaac Lopez. He was trying to make something happen there, but unfortunately, passing it to the left side behind the net, and Dylan Larkin takes it himself for the goal. Next scene we have here is John Borhoft getting a penalty, so Red Wings on the power play here with about 25 seconds to go. Good defense by our Huskies. Got Matthew Hawks just trying to kick it back down there. Dump and chase. Zach Garrison moving on in, working on Chapman. Great play by Chapman, but a slap shot, a one-timer. Elias Lindholm with the goal, and the Red Wings will take the lead now. 2 straight goals, 2 unanswered for Detroit. Huskies going to need a response right here. Huge hit by Taylor Jett. That's the way to get your guys pumped up right there. Here comes Joe Pavelski moving in on Jett. Here comes Garrison with the shot. That's going to be deflected up front. Another chance for Detroit. Again, another opportunity for Detroit here as they corral it in the corner, but the Huskies come away with it. Here's Borhoft. Passes to Seth Colley. Colley moving in. 6 seconds left to go. We got to get a pass, maybe a one-timer off, and no dice. That will do it for the second period, and the Red Wings find themselves on top. 2-1. Ooh. We are going to have to kick it into high gear here. I have seen this offense perform at a higher level than what it is right now. Oh, Oli Mata again with another big hit. You want to talk about a rivalry This thing has been brewing since season number 2. Oof. Big hits all over the place going on right now. Teams trying to make their presence felt. Now here comes Taylor Jett moving on in. Slap shot. Goal. Again on the glove side of Nedeljkovic, and Taylor Jett beats him on the slap shot. Boom. Look at that thing. That's a tough thing to handle. You don't really know where that angle of the stick is going if you're Nedeljkovic. You can see the puck is like right dead center. Balanced. Right in the middle of his body position. It's tough. But about 7 minutes left, guys. We do have a delayed penalty on Alaska. Detroit will get on another power play as Leon Riegelwood gets called for, I believe, yep, the hooking call. So this is not good. We got about 1:20 to kill off right here. And unfortunately, Filip Zadina with the goal next to the circle. Just a little wrist shot. No slap shot. Didn't have a lot of power on it, but a goal nonetheless. And take a look here. Taylor Jett with another huge hit towards center ice. And oh! Vidar Laznadal gets a goal. Again, beating Nedeljkovic on the glove side. It's been his weak point, and again, that was so hard to handle. Vidar's got some wrist shot power, man. He's got some speed in that shot right there. Here comes Yannick with a shot. That's going to be a blocker save. If anything, if we've learned anything, you got to challenge him on the glove side. And Bunnaman with the goal. Getting right in front of Nedeljkovic and with the backhand. That should take care of it, guys. First goal of the playoffs here for Bunnaman, and Detroit has to get an empty net going on. Fedorov, big hit here. Recorrals it, trying to get this thing to Bunnaman. He's upwards of center ice. We got Grell in the corner. We got Yannick getting this pass off. Bounce passing off of the boards back to Trenton Grell, and boink! That's going to be a W. 5-3 should be your final score, and it is. Game number 1 goes to the Alaska Huskies, and it was a hard-hitting battle. Both Detroit and Alaska trying to, again, make their presence felt in this series, dominating one another. Trying to see, like, who's going to man up. Who wants it more? We'll see what Detroit does when they come out here for game number 2 in simulation. Now, if we go up 2-0, we have to play that game. We have to play game 3. If we lose and it goes to 1-1, we have to simulate and break the tie. And then we'll play game 4. So we'll simulate here and see what happens. And we end up losing that game. I believe that is 6-3. On game number 2. It is 6-3. So now, because it is a tied series, we do have to simulate this game here on Saturday. We lose 4-2. So it's been a pretty close matchup here between both of these teams. And now down 2-1. It's crunch time now. We got to go to Detroit, down in the series. That's going to do it for this video, guys. Leave a like if you like this thing. I'll see you guys back here on Monday for game number 4 and the finale of this Stanley Cup Finals, and potentially the finale of the entire series. Win or lose will determine what that storyline is all going to pan out to be, guys. Did the Huskies make the right moves? Did Peter Vaskie make the right moves? Or did Steve Yzerman beat us out and win a Stanley Cup before we did? That's the question. So, guys, leave a like if you like this thing. I'll see you in the next one. As always, thank you so much for watching, and peace.